In the off state, press and hold the Neutron 1200 main power switch for 5 seconds. The screen will light up, and the power will enter the power on state when the power number on the screen does not change anymore. There is an ergonomic folding handle on each side of the power station, and the power station can be easily lifted by opening the handle. There is a LCD screen on the front of the power station, which can display all kinds of information you need to know, such as battery power, input and output power, charging and discharging time, etc. Below the display screen are 3 buttons. From left to right are AC output switch, main power switch, and DC output switch. The lower half of the front of the power station has a USB output port area, a DC output port area, and an AC output port area. Once the power station is powered on, use the USB outputs to charge your devices, including 3 100-watt USB-C outputs and 22.5-watt USB outputs. Short press the DC output switch to use the DC output port and wireless charging function. The DC output ports include 1 car charger output port and 1 DC 5.5-to-1 output port. The wireless charging is set on the top of the power station. After the DC output switch is turned on, the device can be placed on the top of the power station to perform wireless charging. Short press the DC output switch again to turn it off. Short press the AC output switch to use the AC output port. Short press the AC output switch again to turn it off. The battery capacity of the Neutron 1200 is 1221 watt-hour, which can drive a device with a maximum power of 1500 watts to run at full power. The power station supports APP intelligent control function. You can connect to the device through the Acenew app, view information, control the device, and perform more personalized and advanced function settings. Scan the QR code on the screen, or go to the App Store to download the Acenew app. Neutron 1200 supports for charging modes. The first charging method is AC charging. The AC charging input port is set on the back of the power station. AC charging can be performed through the AC charging input port. It supports charging with a maximum power of 1200 watts. Charging 80% in 1 hour. Safe and fast charging without damaging the battery core. Charging and going immediately, making your journey more enjoyable whatever you want. The second charging method is car charging. Use the car charger solar charging input port on the back of the power station to connect to the car cigarette lighter. The maximum charging power can reach 200 watts, and it can be fully charged in 6 hours at the fastest. It can be charged anytime and anywhere while traveling. The third charging method is solar charging. If you have purchased the Acenew solar panel, you can use the car charger or solar charging input port for solar charging. The maximum charging power is 200 watts, and it can be fully charged in 6 to 9 hours depending on the lighting conditions. The fourth charging method is USB-C charging, which can be charged through the 2 bidirectional USB-C ports on the front of the power station. The maximum charging power can reach 200 watts, and it can be fully charged in 6 hours at the fastest. The above is a brief introduction of Neutron 1200. If you want to know more, please go to the official website of Acenew for the latest consultation.